In this video, we're looking at BMAT 2019, Section 2, Question 25. So we're told, in a human male's urine sample, a student found large protein molecules indicating liver damage, and we're asked what could have caused this high protein concentration. So our first thing, damage to membranes between blood vessels and the Bowman's capsule. So thinking about the role of the kidney, how does this inform us what type of damage this might do? To help us think, I've drawn a little picture of a nephron that's in the kidney, and we know that kidney's role is blood filtration, and the Bowman's capsule is the first point that our filtration is going to happen at. And what kind of things do we know are filtered from the blood and sent to the urine? Well, usually it's things like ions, simple molecules like glucose, and then water is going to be making up the urine. And the Bowman's capsule is usually not permeable to large proteins. So thinking about that, what is damage going to do? Well, damage is going to allow proteins into the nephron, and that means proteins are going to be incorporated into our urine. So we know that it could be found in the urine because of this damage. So there we go, that one is correct. Secondly, we're asked if reduced rate of active transport and reabsorption from the nephron could indicate our liver damage having proteins in the urine. So, thinking about what is transported and reabsorbed from the nephron, what kind of things are sent back out into the blood? Well, just as before, we know the things being sent out are the ions. We're going to pump out different ions back into the blood, and that's also going to allow water movement out from the nephron into the blood. So ions are pumped out, water moves out. That's both examples of reabsorption. There's no mechanism for protein transport, so we're not really going to be interacting with proteins with our active transport and reabsorption. So that is not a mechanism of finding protein molecules in the urine, so we can cross that one off our list. And finally, our last thing, the collecting duct cells have no antidiuretic hormone or ADH receptors, so cannot respond to the hormone. So think about what this hormone might do. Well, ADH increases the activity of ion pumps. We're going to be pumping more ions out from this collecting tube back into the blood. That's also going to allow the movement of water. So this increases the concentration of our filtrate going through our nephron. And this doesn't interact with proteins, so a lack of receptors would not equal a protein presence in the urine. It never moves the proteins around. So again, that we can say that this one is false. So because we know that only one is correct, our answer is B.